stream on Twitch.
Make sure you're not muted on it this time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have my
Still trying to
checklist.
figure out.
I have my
the
checklist before
baddies,
starting.
uncles,
I have to follow every single time. Okay, so we are back again. Shady's back. No, not that. Sorry, wrong note.
Up, please.
So guys, we are back after that kind of hard session from last week where you had no choice but to kill a bunch of hot elves.
Not looking to elf hot. Give me at least one Uggo elf.
Yeah, you are still having nightmares about the crime against the elven kind that you just did, but
yeah, I was a little worried that my teammates were gonna go into heat over these elves.
Yeah.
Blythe would never. She's a lady.
Bad boy here.
Cool. After you managed to save the loggers camp from the threat of those, you could say terrorists, I guess, but kind of terrorists with good reasons. Of that group of elves that were trying to. You managed to save them from one night before they all would be slaughtered by those elves. So with that, you returned to Torpe with to receive your rewards and to spend your well-earned gold on the town. And you guys want to say now what you've just got for yourselves with your last level up, and if you bought anything from the merchants, or you want to do that in game?
Well, I think we leveled up last session, didn't we? Like
Yeah,
we already done it all.
But we didn't do the buying and all of that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't think we finalized everything.
So I've given a list and like already adjusted my inventory, but I'm always down to roleplay Ned going and buying love potions.
Or I can at least explain kind of expositorily. Blythe used all that time to study her ass off and try and find everything she can, which actually means she ended up taking a level in Wizard this next round. She's learning about her arcane abilities, but having more control over them and using her brain, not just her innate magical ability. So all she bought was a bunch of incense, very, very fine, wonderful smelling incense, and one pearl.
I thought we didn't have any gem sellers.
Oh, you're right. So no pearls yet. No pearls yet.
Pearls for identifying.
Yes.
It seems.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think you guys leveled up at the end of last session, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was why I was asking, because we had a lot of talkings on the messenger, but for the Twitch viewers and the YouTube viewers, they don't know what you got for your third level.
Right.
So I think Ned has taken a lot of time. I think Ned is in there studying a lot with Blythe as well, trying to figure out any lore related to his patron, figuring out why it's kind of latched onto him the way it has. And I think towards the end of kind of like our little bit of downtime, he starts like looking into like tomes of like persuasion and influence, and is like studying rhetoric and things like that. And so he's really trying to get a grasp of what this thing means and what it does.
Yeah.
And so I think at the end of like about a week, he's gonna sit down and try it. He's kind of like cobbled together a higgledy piggledy ritual of like stuff he's studied of lore and like stuff he's seen Blythe studying, and he's gonna attempt a weird little ritual.
Okay. You want to do that now, Ned? The scene where you receive your gift?
Sure, if we can.
So, where are you right now? Like in one of those days where you had your downtime.
So I think Ned is upstairs in his room at the inn that he's been staying at. Everybody else is kind of out doing their own things. It's about the middle of the day. Ned is kind of shut up in his room, up in his room with the curtains, so it's dark in the room.
Okay. Are you trying to contact your patron, or are you trying to just have your mind blank?
I think this is up until now. Ned has the relationship between Ned and his patron has very much been one of Ned coming with open hands and kind of receiving whatever the patron wants to give. And I think this is kind of the first time that Ned is like, no, I want to try and actively like take a little bit. Where he's trying to have some agency in how this power manifests and what he gets from.
Okay. So, in that moment, uh, you you are interrupted by a voice in your head. He says, Ned, Ned, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
And I think Ned is just kind of he's kind of hearing the voice behind him like he normally does, but he's just staring straight at him.
Good, good. I was worried that if I wasn't able to reach you in your own mind, then you would be lost. Lost in the void.
What do you mean?
Nah, nothing to worry about. I just sense there's some newcomer on this realm.
A newcomer?
Yeah. It's a curious one, but it doesn't seem to be dangerous.
Okay. So what do you what why does this newcomer concern you?
No, it doesn't concern me. I'm just giving you a heads up.
Duly noted. Anything specific I should be looking out for? Or just anybody out of place?
Now that you mentioned, yeah, you have to look for something. Actually, I'll give you something so I can keep my eye on you. Ah, the joke. Um, look on your left pocket.
Ned reaches into his left pocket.
No, your other left.
This is my. You mean my right? You could have just said my right. And he reaches into his right pocket.
Because from the point of view that I'm looking at you. Yeah.
Do you wear pants? Do tentacles? Do you things like you wear pants?
Never mind that. Just go on. Look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it? When you reach on your right pocket, you sense something squishy inside.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. And he kind of pulls it out of his pocket.
Yeah. This beautiful little friend here.
Oh, you're right. I do hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, oh, what's your name, little fella? Oh,
It speaks on your
oh,
mind. Hi, I am the devourer of souls, the ender of the worlds, and the eye that sees it all.
cool. I'm gonna call you Squidly.
Squidly accepts it.
Cool. Cool. Oh, and you speak of yourself in the third person. This is gonna be great. Thanks for the pet, I guess. And Ned kind of flashes a really half-hearted grin.
Perfect. Okay.
And I think after he leaves, I kind of sits there for a moment with these new little squid and goes, God, I miss that hot fairy.
I gotta stop taking levels in Warlock.
We gotta stop taking it before
Cool. Vida, what do you have for us for your level 3?
Vita spent a few days just out in the woods alone. She didn't take any supplies with her. Focusing on her ability to find what she needed to survive. After the first day was kind of rough. She was hungry. Second day went a little better. She found some berries she could eat. She finally started getting the hang of it around day 3. We have taken a 3rd level in Rogue, and we are down the Scout path. So we are now quite at home in the wild and taking the lead to, scout ahead, basically. Not to put too obvious a point on it.
Okay.
Besides that, once she finally got back into town, she picked up a few things. A couple potions, an accurate map of the region to help, and some cogs and oil. Just kind of starting to build up a little bit of a toolbox, if you will, to help work on her weapon.
Okay. So, with that, let's just skip then to the next day, where you all meet together, including Urist and Chandara on the tavern. But they will be kind of silent, a little quiet. You really can tell what's going on with them. Almost seems like they are not there, actually. Kind of weird, but
They're distracted.
yeah. As you meet up, the 5 of you, you notice something even more weirder than that. And I'm actually not talking about Squidly this time, but you see there's a new customer on the tavern. He looks like a human, but his skin is completely blue. He has a bald head and no hair on his face, no eyebrows, no beard, no nothing. And as he grabs a mug of it's what it seems to be, what it looks like water to drink, you notice that both his hands have 6 fingers total. What do you guys do?
Ned nudges Blythe and goes, Go talk.
Me?
Yeah, go talk to him. You got this. I took the last one. You go get the.
Fine. Okay.
You got the thing.
Sure. Blythe is gonna stand up, and you'll notice she also has a new companion, but it's just kind of a shining, like, almost translucent cat that's following next to her. It's
Come
not
on.
sentient. It's a adorable, long-haired little baby cat who looks like not a single thought has ever passed through its brain, and that's going to kind of just follow behind her. And as she approaches the newcomer, she says, "Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Blythe."
Hello, my name is Lamar. I'm kind of new here too.
Well, what brings you to our fun little abode?
Well, apparently I just happened to be fallen here.
Falling.
Yeah,
Well?
I'm from kind of far away.
Well, welcome. Can I get you a drink?
Sure, but I rather just drink more water. But I accept a glass of water.
We have plenty of that too. Would you care to join me and my friends? I kind of gesture over to us at the table over there.
Oh, sure, no problem. I can join you.
Excellent. Go ahead and head on over. I'll grab you some more water while I grab them some beers. And she's gonna go head over to the bar, get some around for everybody, and come back to the table.
I join in at the table, and I sit quietly, basically expressionless.
Well, y'all, this is our new friend, Mar. And I introduce him to everyone at the table, and I say, he's new in town, so I thought we could make him feel welcome.
Hi. I'm Ned. This is. He kind of looks at Squidly. I'm Ned.
Hello, Ned. What's Squidly?
I'm sorry, having a
I
hard
think
time
he's.
saying it.
What's a Squidly?
Oh, I haven't really figured it out yet. Oh, I'll let you know.
I saw something like that once. We used to call it
A cutie.
homunculus.
You used to call it a what?
We called it homunculus, but it was in another place, another time, I guess.
Well, I think he's
Hi,
just
I'm
adorable. And
Davide.
she goes,
Hey guys.
"Go ahead, Vita. Go ahead, Vita."
Vita just kind of like waves energetically at the newcomer and kind of like pokes Squidly, kind of like rubbing him, trying to find out what he is, because this is the first time she's seen him.
Oh, don't do that. It stains. The slime stains. I learned that the hard way.
She kind of shakes her finger, and the slime is still sticking to it. She kind of just like rubs it on the table.
It
Hmm.
produces slime?
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Anyway, what brings you to town, Lamar?
Well, I don't know yet. Apparently, I was sent here, but I don't know how exactly.
You were sent
Well,
here.
Yeah, I was basically at another place, and suddenly I kind of fell here.
do you commonly fall places?
Yeah, actually, yes, that's the third time in my life.
It's almost a pattern. I think Blythe like furiously like goes to look into the book she currently has on her. There's nothing related to falling or teleportation or anything like that, but she just is constantly burying her face in books at this point.
So, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get home, or where is home?
Well, since coming to places unexpectedly has come to be something very usual, I decided to just help people until I suddenly get to other place.
I mean, we can use all the
Maybe,
help we can get since our normal muscle has been struck with a case of selective mutism.
yes, maybe it's destiny, maybe. So I guess I'm gonna help you somehow.
Cool.
And you are free to come along with us wherever you want. I think we had was it a necromancer on docket for today, Blythe? Vita, do you remember?
Yes, I do
It
believe it
was
was the necromancer.
she
Necromancer.
like Blythe doesn't even look up in the book. She goes, "Yes, necromancer in the wood." After that, then there's the other bounty, but necromancer first.
I remember you being a better conversationalist.
So
I'm tired. I haven't slept in 3 days.
we gotta solve a problem with the necromancer then.
That is still
What was that?
Yeah, Chris, your microphone today is kind of weird. I don't know if it's just for me, but it seems
It's a new
muffled.
mic.
It's a little
Microphone.
wonky.
He's got a new one.
Oh,
yeah.
That's it.
Hang on. I'm gonna mute.
That explains everything.
sometimes I can't really hear, can't really understand.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I thought it was kind of a joke or something like that.
Oh, no. It's new microphone issues. You know how they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit.
Today, people randomly told me that my voice is very different on the microphone than in real life.
Yeah, when you hear your voice on a recording, it's like, that's not me.
I'm actually used to hearing my voice recorded. I think it's normal already.
Oh, there was one thing we wanted to do, DM. We did want to go visit the Lexi person
Oh, right.
The Lexi?
before we go wandering off after the necromancer.
The Lexi person?
Yeah, her name
Yes,
is
it's
Lexi.
one of your random merchant that we have no idea what she sells or he sells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm familiar or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, she had. I think she has on the notice board there mentions a time and a day to meet her, or no? Ah, you took the note. Let me see if I have it.
Oh, she's cute.
Where is the? Well. Well, never mind. I think on the note says that she is looking for to buy rare items, and she is to be, or did I didn't post any note on her? I don't remember actually.
I don't think we had a note
did,
from her.
no.
Yeah. The only one we've taken down is the mayor one.
Okay, maybe I didn't post it on the notice board yet, but eventually then she posts a note on the notice board saying she is looking to buy rare items, and doesn't specify what she means by that. And she says she can be seen on the tavern on Friday nights, but today she appears on the tavern for early, around midday, and she talks with Hagar, the tavern keeper. And when she's about to left the tavern, that's your chance to talk to her earlier. So what do you do?
Just kind of catch her attention and be like, hey, not to be too forward, but we kind of couldn't help but overhear you were looking for rare items? Like, what kind of rare things? Like, components or materials or...
I have a weird tentacle monster you can have.
I've got some shapeshifter blood.
Oh, is that so? That looks like a rare item. Well, I don't think we have met yet. My name is Lexi Rose, and you are?
Hi, I'm Vita. These are my friends.
Hmm.
Hi, we're the friends.
I am Lomar.
So,
DM, I just want to ask about her voice. By any chance, is her voice just like the voice of the other merchant I know?
from your time, it is not.
Okay, just
Uh,
curious.
okay. Yeah. Um, she just says she then says, well, you look like a merry group of folk. She looks straight in your eyes, Vida, and she says something that you understand as thieves can't. She she says something like, "The wind is stronger today than it was yesterday." That's what everyone hears, but for Vida, you know that's a code for um, today is not my business day.
Okay. Uh, Vita will respond in code, I suppose. I'll leave this up to you. But the translation would be, I understand. When do you usually do business? And any chance you could make an exception?
She looks at you. Oh, another point for me. My intuition never fails. Well, actually, my friends, I'm kind of low on my pockets today, but I have some rare items to sell as well. Um, but if you are looking for a job or maybe a quest like your type, your adventuring type likes to call it, maybe a few days from now on Friday, you like 3 days from now, I'll have something good. But in the meantime, feel free. Every time you find something that you think it might be worth a little more than what other merchants uh, offer you, bring it to me. And then
Okay, definitely.
now you have your answer. She sells thieving supplies from the document I sent you.
Market.
Give me a moment. I gotta find this stuff. What quality?
That's a good question. Let me see if I have written down. Yeah, she sells thieving supplies, medium quality.
Hmm. I
What about
will.
Vita?
I will translate for the others. I don't really think there's all that much that we really need from her.
It sounds like she can help. Like if we find anything interesting, she can help us get rid of it.
Yes, she definitely will. She has the contacts.
A fence is always
Um,
a good thing to have in our line of work.
it. Yes, yes. Who knows what we might find that other merchants might not appreciate.
I mean, considering we're going to go raid the ostensible lair of a wizard.
Thank God I don't have a lair here.
I'm gonna pick up some caltrops from her. just because nobody likes to step on a D4.
Yeah.
Like D&D Legos, basically.
Dice of Caltrop.
Okay.
That's really all I need. I mean, I'll explain to the others like what kind of stuff she carries, but I don't think it'd be anything they'd be interested in.
Yeah.
Not really my vibe, but you go on ahead, Vita, with that. You're our sneaky girl.
You have no idea. But I think that'll pretty much conclude our business with her until 3 days from now, if we have finished up with our little necro problem.
Oh,
I see.
Blythe is going to close the book she was like reading and like is like finished and looks up and said, "So should we go find a necromancer?"
Let's see a man about some dead bodies.
I'm up.
Hey, boss man.
Hmm?
DM. I'm also gonna pick up one of those How to Steal books and give it to my friend Blythe
Mm-hmm.
and let her play with it.
Thank you.
Perfect.
You joke, but a blank book is immensely important for a wizard.
It's a locked diary. Remember, it's locked.
She just stares at it like, I think, do you tell her what book it is or just give locked book?
Nope, just a locked book. I want to see her face when she finally gets it open.
Yeah, that's perfect. I think that's an excellent thing that is going to terrorize Blythe for the next few days until she can get it open.
Ned kind of stares in awe at the psychic damage you've just wrought on Blythe.
She'll get free PTSD.
Dissonant whispers for free.
She was
Ned,
a little too well adjusted. It's fine.
I think Ned is kind of makes psychic contact with Vita and goes, "She's gonna hate you when she gets that open. You know that, right?"
No, I kind of just whisper back. No, it's basically a free spell book she can write in, and nobody can look in it.
But does she know that?
Not yet, but I'll explain it when she gets it
Eventually.
open.
Okay.
I also think it's really interesting, you guys who've been with Blythe for a little bit now. When you first met her, she was very put together, very like polished, very like what you would expect of the perfect little small town girl in this area. And she has completely shifted into this like disheveled hair piled on top of her head, like bags under her eyes you've not seen before. Like
We
she
are
still looks well dressed, but that's about it at this point.
we are watching the disintegration of a woman in real time.
Yes, I'm picturing a cross between a swamp witch and what is it, Merida from Brave?
Merida,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like her hair is
Merida,
piled on top of a head. Her hair is piled on top of her head. There's definitely a quill like stuck in the bun, holding it together haphazardly. Yeah.
And apparently she also has the eyes of Vel from Death Note.
100%.
Ned is weirdly into it in a way he can't quite put his finger on.
Yeah, it's
But
just
you
like
do
this is a
notice-
hot mess, but this is a fun mess.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing you would notice, she's no longer wearing the gloves that covered up the like kind of dripping magic hands, and her magic hands are not really like that dark black anymore. It's just kind of like iridescent gasoline color, if that makes sense.
Are they
She's
still
becoming a
dripping?
programmer.
Because between that and Squidly, we're gonna have a hell of a mess.
There's still like a little drippy and a little ickery, but it's like that like iridescent gasoline sheen that almost looks rainbow in the right
Rainbow,
light
yeah.
Oh, but
instead
I
of just
love
pure
it.
black now. Yeah.
We need to get the butcher's bib or whatever that item is.
We'll just be
It just-
messy.
Blythe,
It just drips blood everywhere.
Blythe gets
She's-
rainbow hands, and I get a nightmare squid.
She's
Rainbow
becoming a
hand
programmer,
and a-
apparently.
A cool black and a cool shiny cat too.
I gotta stop taking levels in Warlock.
Good luck with that one.
Okay. So, all we have is, I guess we go ahead to talk to try and find Sylvius then.
Sylvius.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sylvius was the guy from the for the necromancer issue.
Yes.
So you note that he has a old house on one of the edges of town. So you go there to meet with him. As you knock the door, you hear a voice coming from inside saying, "Yeah, I'm coming." When he opens it, who's the most close to the door? Who knocks on it?
I think Blythe will knock. But she's like, no, she's not buried in a book. She's focused on the task at hand. So she's a little bit more composed than she was back in the tavern.
What do you want?
Hi, my name's Blythe, and we're a group called Brute Force. We saw your post about the necromancer in the woods and wanted to see if you had any more information.
Right. You are here to help me get rid of that necromancer then, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. From now on, I am Sergeant Sylvius Bellator to you. Okay? You are my brigade, and you hear my orders.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Yes, sir,
God.
Sergeant, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
Blythe goes into I am the daughter of a military man, I know how to act here mode.
I feel like Vita goes into full-on like Forrest Gump salute.
Ned goes, I retired. I answer to no one.
Blythe is just gonna smack Ned and said, behave, there's coin in this.
Ned,
Just
Ned,
like the Boros
Ned
Legion.
performs a perfect, crisp military salute.
Good.
Just like the Boros Legion. Not again.
Ned was a member of the Boros Legion, yes. Ned spends a lot of time in Ravnica.
That's not what you sent me for your background, Ned.
I'm improvising.
Okay.
Welcome to Yes and.
Anyways, yes, sir, Sergeant, sir.
Good. Oh. You are the ones that were hanging with that elf girl on the tavern, right? Why she's not here?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we've done a couple other things beside that, but sure. I guess pigeonhole us like that.
He's not feeling well at the moment.
Ah, a blessing from the gods. Now, if you want to hear a tip from a well-lived man, don't befriend those filthy elves. They are nothing but trouble.
All due respect, sir. I very
You have to
greatly-
ask for
I very
permission
greatly trust-
to talk. Ask for your sergeant's permission.
Sergeant, sir, permission to speak.
Vita kind of just
Right.
digs her elbow into Blythe's side. Like, don't.
Granted.
Don't do it.
Speak your mind.
Sergeant, sir. We greatly appreciate the opportunity to work with you to rid the forest in this area of this threat. And we will do our best to keep our other companions who you may not appreciate as much out of the way of your work.
That's more like it. Let me put on my armor. Wait here. He closes the door, he goes inside.
Okay, I've got a plan to deal with this because a week ago I probably would have agreed with this guy. As of right now, I'm over it.
Vita's like literally chewing on her bottom lip, nearly bloodying it, trying to hold it in.
Killed too many hot elves for this to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
just
okay.
met him, and I already want to immolate him alive.
It's okay.
Well,
I've got.
let's
I'm stealing everything he owns when we're done with him.
I've got.
Oh,
Don't worry about this. I've got it.
that's actually
all
a
right.
good
Well,
idea.
let's just do the job. Let's do the job. Hold our tongue, and handle other feelings after.
Oh yes. Karma's going to strike very hard.
Yeah, that usually happens.
Okay.
Should I use suggestion on this guy to make him actually be like less of a dick? Would that be
No,
worth
because it'll wear off. It'll wear off.
And he'll know.
8 hours?
Yeah.
Actually, no. The language of the spell does not give any indication that he knows he's charmed. Like every other charm spell, like gives you like the creature knows they've been charmed. Suggestion doesn't.
It's
Well,
not worth
let's-
it. I have a plan. Let's wait till we're done. Then you can use suggestion on him and make him walk naked into the tavern.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ned kisses Vita.
She blushes a little bit.
That was beautiful.
Brilliant.
That's the most evil
Brilliant.
thing.
Little
I
woman.
feel, I feel like I'm being a terrible influence on all of you, and I love it. Is this my
Vita's inner rogue is showing.
is this my patron's calling to just be a terrible influence on everyone I meet?
Are you
Yeah,
asking
when
your
you're-
slimy little friend?
Yes, this is directed to Squidly, who I guess just kind of chitters.
I can find something that makes things cold between now and then.
Oh, shrinkage.
All right, so
believe
we're doing
he's-
this. All right, let's wait.
I think he's coming.
Okay. Then after some minutes, some 10 minutes, he goes back, and now he's wearing the armor from his artwork. He looks at all of you and he goes, "Soldiers, move on." And he starts walking.
Yes, sir.
Can my dog come with me?
dog? Do you have a dog?
I indicate Squidly.
What is that thing? I thought that it was something that you cooked, but it
A
looks
dog.
like it's
I
alive.
told you. It's a
It's
dog. He's a
It's
mutt.
a very special dog, yes.
He knows how to
Arf,
bite.
arf.
Probably.
Something like that.
Well, bring
Trust
that.
me, I'm a wizard.
You should have told me that first. I don't like wizards.
Oh,
Do you,
You don't
also
like
hate...
you don't like much of anything,
Tucks
do
this-
you, sir?
Blythe tucks her giant staff like behind her.
Do you also hate blue people, sir?
Yeah, I have never met one, but by judging this blue guy, I think I hate them too.
That makes
Okay.
sense. I was expecting that already.
So we're gonna keep the commute banter to a minimum then. Marching in silence it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll take the lead on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's go to the regional map. He guides you to leave Torpe through this to this side of the road, to the right side, and then enter this little foresty area here, and then head to this encampment on this hill. Okay. So
That's
that's
some
1, 2,
wizard's tower.
3 hours travel.
Do you need D6s?
Yeah, I was thinking of a more like chill session today since we are down to players, but yeah, why not? Let's roll a d6, everyone.
I want this guy to die.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Arthur, roll. Yeah, okay. Chuan.
Assistant.
Chuan's not a good thing. Let me see if I
I
have a
got a
battle
bad
map or
feeling.
if you will use the same one.
I got a feeling.
All these new cantrips I want to use.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got like a cool new way to use my bonus action. Let's do it.
let's pretend that this battle map that was intended for Daggerwood is now this little forest area here.
Trees. What's the difference?
Yeah. So we have Sylvius as a NPC, and everyone else is here. As you walk through this uh, forested area, you suddenly hear some noises from something walking on branches of these large trees. The Silvius makes a sign with his hand to everyone stops, and he starts to hear it. He goes down and he picks something from the ground. It looks like a large dart. He sticks it on his finger, and then he turns his head back to you and he says, "Manticore, keep your eyes up."
Oh no, not again.
Oh God. Wait, what do you mean again?
I met one Manticora some time ago in the woods.
Oh,
The
dear.
woods, not these woods.
Are they friendly?
No, but their corpses make a nice, merchandise.
I mean, I'm sure we could find something that our good friend the leathersmith could do with it.
They also got nice spikes.
Okay, so since he
I guess mage armor.
yeah okay, that's right. Since Silvius gave you a heads up, everyone can roll a perception check instead of relying on your passive perceptions.
That's good.
Perception.
It's a hot 9 for Ned.
My passive's higher.
Okay, so
I can see sounds.
you can take whichever is higher. Okay, so if you're
15.
15,
Yep.
okay. So, Lomar, you are the only one to notice this 18 stealthy predator.
Damn.
Let me show you. You start looking around, searching for this creature, and you notice something hidden in the shadows. This large figure, this even larger than a lion, and even more monstrous. It has its wing uh, close to its body, and then when it noticed that you saw it, it spread his wing wide. So everyone is surprised on the first round of combat, except for Lomar. You can roll for initiative, because that thing certainly will try to attack you first.
Urist, you didn't tell me your mother was coming to visit.
Hell no.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
you be nice to him.
You're a bastard.
22.
My mother's dead, you dick.
Hold on. Sorry, I had to reload. Roll 20. Give me half a second.
Mm-hmm.
And Blythe. Roll some initiative. Bam.
Noise.
Oh. And
I don't
That's,
know why I rolled two
so,
initiatives,
yeah.
but
14
I
for
have
me.
to add Lauren and Vida. You already rolled. Okay, just adding you on the turn order. You can correct the number on the side. So the important thing is the Manticore goes first. So on her first round, she starts sending 3 of its tail spikes. So I will aim for. Okay, so one will be on. It's hard to pick in a target. I think Kara will be one of the targets since she's look like a beast from the woods. So Kara, this one's for you.
Hits.
The second one for the newcomer Lomar, doesn't
Okay.
hit, and the third one will be to the most likely to be yeah, to
Dead.
the third one will be to net. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. So you are all surprised on the first round, except for Lomar. What do you do, Lomar?
Hmm. Oh, yeah, well, I believe I'm gonna just guiding bolt
Okay,
at first level. Oh,
he hits.
it happened again. Yeah. One, 13.
Okay, and whenever someone
some
attacks it, has advantage. Okay.
Then I'm gonna just move a little bit away. Yeah.
Okay. The creature descends from the top of the cliff, with its wings wide open, and then it will bite Vida first. It misses, and then the second attack, it's supposed to be a grapple, so you can either roll your athletics or your acrobatics, Vida, for you to dodge its grapple. Okay, so you don't manage to dodge its grapple. So the third attack will be a claw attack as normal, 19 to hit, and then it will fly up with you, 40 feet. Yeah. Vida, you are grappled by 2 hands of that lion-like creature, and it lifts you up off the ground, 10 feet off the ground. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's Blythe's turn. Remember
Okay.
that anyone that attacks the creature with a D20 attack has advantage.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I am going to just make sure I'm gonna get up here and get in with range of it, and I'm gonna cast Bane on it.
Ooh.
So it needs to make a Charisma saving throw, DC 14.
Okay. Let me save charisma. Wow.
Cool. So now, it must roll a D4 and subtract that number from an attack roll or saving throw it makes
Okay. Let
for
me
the next minute.
put the purple dot on it. Now it's Squidly.
And then I'm gonna just use the
Okay.
rest of my movement to move back.
Okay. And then it's Squidly's turn.
So Squidly is going to start by using its action to turn invisible,
Okay.
and then he is going to fly. I'm going to have him fly up next to the Manticore while invisible,
Okay.
and then just hang out for actually, yeah, just hang out there for a second.
Cool. Vida, you have advantage to attack it, so you can do your sneak damage as well.
Alright, let's see here. Advantage.
Okay, 18 hits.
So 7, and then sneak attack. Why didn't that work? Another 7.
Cool.
And I've already used my action, so I don't think I can try and break the grapple this turn.
Yeah,
Correct?
you have to expend an action on that.
Alright, somebody get me out of here.
On it.
I'm at half health already.
Don't worry, you're gonna be fine.
Famous last
No.
words. Okay, Lomar, you're next.
Vortex Warp on her.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Vortex
So-
Warp.
I'm gonna teleport her a little bit away from the Manticore.
Thank you.
Let us see that. Magically
She
twist
can
space
choose
around
to-
another creature you can see within range. The target must succeed, or the target is teleported to unoccupied space. Yeah.
I'm choosing to
Okay.
fail.
Yeah. Exactly.
I was only reading to see if that it has something written about like grappled creature or.
Being grappled,
Yeah.
something like yeah.
Okay, so which space do you teleport Vida to?
Let me see the distance. It's has a range of 19 feet, so I can teleport her very away. Well, I believe a little bit here.
Okay.
So seems to be a safe distance.
Okay.
Where am I going?
You are already there.
Oh, it's not updating on me.
Well, three squares below Silvius. Okay. So the Manticore was holding and trying to fly up with Vida on its arms, and then all of a sudden it just hugs only air, and it looks confused. You want to do anything else, Lamar?
Well, besides that, I believe I'm just gonna. Yeah, I can stay right there. It seems safe. Anything? No.
Okay.
No.
So next one is Ned.
So Ned is going to start his turn like most of his turns start with a good old Eldritch Blast.
Wow.
25 to hit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
11 force damage. And then he is going to use he's going to activate his new Eldritch Invocation, Investment of the Chainmaster. He's going to use a bonus action to let Squidly make an attack. So Squidly is going to use his sting attack. And because Squidly is invisible next to him, he's going to get advantage on the attack.
Oh, the combos.
So that is 23. And then, so he...
6 and
so
then the ADC 11 to see if it takes.
actually, because of Investment of the Chainmaster, it is a DC 15 because it's the same saving throw as my spell save.
Ooh, okay. So 6 damage passes through, and then a check.
No, the poison damage I believe is included in just the hit.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
wait,
the
hang
7.
on.
No,
The 7 above.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
On save. Ooh, I crit.
so 3 damage instead. Poison.
Oh yeah, it's half.
So yeah,
damage.
so 9 damage total. So yeah, 20 damage for one turn. I'll call that good. And
Hey,
then
you rolled 3
Ned-
d6s for a pet. That's a bunch of damage.
And then Ned is gonna try and get some distance.
14. 20.
Okay. Now it's Sylvia's turn. Yeah. Let me see if I have the range. Yeah. What he does actually is he runs forward and then he climbs on the rock and jumps and attacks the creature on the air.
Dope.
Yeah, I don't think that's physically possible, but since he has 2 attacks, oh my god, Tivius can hit for sure.
Stinky the racist Colonel Sanders McRacist is not good at his job.
Okay, so the creature flies upwards, and it provokes opportunity attack from the imp.
Okay, come on.
Oh no, actually the imp's attack was its reaction, right?
No, actually, it does not. Investment of the Chainmaster says it uses my bonus action, but it does not use the imp's reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
The chain is broken.
Wow.
It's so good.
Investment of the Chainmaster is busted.
It just keeps getting better and better each time you say something about it.
So 17 to hit, and give me another con save, and it should have a minus D4 to this as well.
Yeah, I know.
Piss safe.
Yeah.
Absolutely wombo comboed.
12 damage. So, let me just calculate the feats. Yeah. Okay, so it flies up to here, where it got opportunity attacked, but then it will try to... and the imp still is invisible, or it gets visible once it hits?
Imp came out of invisibility when it attacked.
Okay. Okay. So the Manticore will try to hit 65 feet away, 75. Oh my god, 100 feet! Tail Spike is so rangy. Okay, so now it will try to hit Blythe, Lomar,
Healed.
and so the first one Blythe, the second one Lamar, and the third one will be against Sylvius.
Cool. Yeah, I use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay, shield and minus AD4.
Yep.
21 to hit.
After the minus D4? Jesus.
Yeah, 24 minus 3.
Yeah,
Should
okay.
have plus 5 to AC, right?
What is
Yeah,
your
it's
AC?
still... My AC is still, it's still gonna hit me. My AC is 12, so it's 17 after shield.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can let you not spend your
Shield.
shield if you take 1 more point of damage.
Sure, that's great. Thank you.
Only 1 point.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So the second one Lamar doesn't hit, and then Sylvius Bellator. I think the minus D4 can
9
turn to a miss.
damage.
Let me see. I'm confused about what shit am I using. Yeah, it does hit if, with an 18.
Oh no! Wait, no! Stop! Don't! Not our favorite NPC Sylvius.
Then the creature flies away. Blythe, it's your turn.
Flew away. Damn. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. I think I'm gonna...
Oh, you
How
have
about
you have
you,
to make
Vida?
you have to make a concentration
Con
check
save.
for your
Yeah. It's fine.
yeah, you saved.
Vita, did you say you were super hurt?
About half health, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off 1 round before but I'll get you next time. I just don't want it to get away if we can help it. So I'm gonna go ahead, keep up the Bane. So I'll Guiding Bolt it at a 2nd level. Oh, it didn't let me. So guiding bolted at a first level then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't manage to hit it.
Can I use my familiar to give me the help action?
No, the help action, you need to be close to it. You need to send your familiar to get close to the
Oh, okay.
target.
Okay. Okay. Well then, I suppose that is my turn then.
That happened to me a lot. Many fail guiding bolts.
Squidly.
Okay. So Squidly is going to use its action to shape change into a raven for 60 fly speed, and is going to fly back up next to your manticore, and is just going to hang out menacingly nearby. Waiting. Just waiting.
Menacingly.
Menacingly. And I'd like to imagine that its raven form also just has one giant eye.
Okay. That of the three-eyed raven is the one big-eyed raven.
Horrifying.
Vita, it's your turn.
Indeed. So, we have advantage. Wow. Rat!
Nat 20!
Your short
And I
roll
have
has
Yep.
Yeah, 75.
80 feet. Yep, I got in range.
Sneaky girl attack.
Do I double my sneak attack too, or no?
Yeah.
You do. Sneak attack
Yeah.
dice double.
Yeah.
It's like playing with a rogue is so particularly beautiful.
So another 8.
Okay.
It's not great, but yeah. So we've
18
got
total.
That's why you always want to have
14,
advantage.
22 damage.
22. Sorry.
Nice.
Okay. So, Vita, describe to us how do you manage to slay that beast?
Hell yeah.
So, the arrow goes and strikes a weak point in one of the wing joints, completely severing the right wing. And as it plummets, it impales itself on a jagged tree that was struck by lightning.
Okay. You
Yum.
all hear the booming sound of that large creature's body that was flying some feet above the ground, suddenly falling down. And you know you slain this dangerous creature. What do you do
Did
now?
we just kick ass, guys? I feel like we just kicked ass.
I'm harvesting that thing for rare parts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we got
I'm
those
gonna go ahead and-
spikes.
I mean, dragon wings, lion body, yeah, definitely.
Also poison spikes.
And the spikes, yeah. Let's get some of those.
Who has
Yeah.
the best nature? I have a help action ready.
I got +5 to it.
Yeah, let me see just what the check you do depends on the type of the creature. But I think some monstrosity is nature, right?
Probably nature. I got a
Monst-
+5 to nature.
Monstrosity.
So
is
do I,
nature,
yep.
yes.
Well, I can help whoever, and Ned can help because I only have +2. So.
Alright, so that's 2. Okay, so those of us with the +5, let's roll it both with advantage and see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Let me toggle advantage, so we both roll nature advantage.
21?
Yeah, that's
I
enough.
can
Crit,
give
crit,
you
Crit.
I can give you a guidance if you want.
Oh, true. I have guidance too. My bad. Because I don't know if you focused on Bane anywhere.
Not
I think
anything.
21's probably good enough to harvest some stuff.
Yeah, plus the D4.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can
Yeah.
crack that 25 DC.
Yeah, sure. Let's roll
Yeah.
a d4.
Oh,
25.
25.
Yeah, okay. So, what you manage to take from the creature is 2d6s worth of rations from the meat
Nice.
of the creature. You can also harvest 1d4 manticore claws, which can be crafted into a dagger, which requires 1 day of work and two gold pieces. And you also harvested 2d4's manticore tail spikes. One spike can be used as the tip of an arrow or a crossbow bolt. Ranged attacks that use
Ooh.
ammunition made from these spikes deal an additional 1d4 damage on a hit. After the ammunition
Ooh.
has been fired, it loses this property, so you cannot recover spent arrows and bolts.
That will be good for our friendly neighborhood elf.
So we've got
can we just recover
4
the ammunition, but without the D4 bonus?
manticore claws. We've got
7 rations, 4 claws, which can be turned into daggers, and 6 tail spikes, which can be put as the tip of an arrow or bolt.
Hey GM, since we have all this extra meat to cook with, and I specifically bought like a pound of spices and like cooking utensils, can I whip up something special for dinner?
Yeah, actually, in one of the games that I ran for Arthur here, which is Lomar, we actually did a quest to hunt a manticore for the royal banquet of a royal wedding, right?
Yeah.
Ned's about to go earn himself a Michelin star.
So yeah, so it's written in the Gaspar verse lore that manticore meat is actually royalties. Cuisine.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's take some of that and sell that to the thief.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Silvius climbs up to the upper part here, and he is like, good soldiers, you did well. A great fight indeed. You fought like a unit.
Here, you winded. You did nothing.
I just throw a withering look at him.
Squidly
Very
did.
nice.
Squidly contributed more than you did.
Yeah. A good Sarge knows how to keep its distance to evaluate the situation from afar and give the most proper orders. You fought well.
Damn armor.
Oh, can it, General Armchair? We got a necromancer
Yep.
to kill.
We on the same wavelength. I was thinking the same thing.
Also,
Very good evaluator.
after you finish taking the spoils, I'll take it with me. The general then will split the spoils accordingly.
No.
We'll hold on to it.
What do you mean, soldiers? It's an order.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We're not officially conscripted, sir.
Oh, but you're serving
thought
under
is-
me.
Sergeant,
No,
sir,
we're doing
if
you
I
a
may speak-
favor.
if I may speak candidly, Sergeant, sir.
Sorry, granted.
Out here in the woods, on the way to kill this necromancer. At this point, it's clear that we can handle ourselves in a fight, and you look pretty winded. I think it's at your best interest to let us continue on this mission with you, but for you to show us a little respect.
Make a intimidation check.
I'm pulling Ned aside, and Vita's whispering to him, I want to kill him. Can I kill him?
Not yet.
18?
Soon. As soon as he walks naked through that tavern, you may kill him.
Thank you.
Oh my god,
Hot damn!
he's not very
Wait.
much of a insight guy.
Ned has always considered himself the intimidating member of the group. He
Yeah.
kind of stares at Blythe and shudders.
You
I
notice.
think like with that extra particularly spectacular flair, like you see a little bit of like just the hint of like a little Jean Grey Phoenixy with like the flare up of energy, just a little bit, and like her hands like tense on her side with the staff in hand, cackling a little bit as she says that to him.
I believe I'll probably need to clean him with prestidigitation.
What a woman.
After you said that you noticed that he takes some like 2 or 3 steps back while still looking directly at you, and then like it seems like he noticed that he showed weakness, and then he turns his back and then well, soldiers, I accept your input on the matter. Go on then. Finish harvesting this creature and we can move on. And he says all of that, not being able to look directly to Blythe.
Sir, yes, sir.
Ned sidles up to Blythe and goes, Blythe, I mean this in a completely platonic way, but I've never been more attracted to you than I am right now.
I think as soon as she gets away from like staring him down, she like is like lets out like a big like like what the hell did I just do? I just stood up to a man of authority. Ah!
Vita,
Lean into it, girl. Lean into it. We all have our moment.
yeah. Vita just comes up to the other side of her and just like puts an arm around her, gives her a hug, and is just like, "That was nice. Way to go."
You want me to melt his brain? I can do that. I'll melt his brain.
He's just gonna disappear before the day's over. I don't even care. Alignment change. I've had it with him.
Like, Ned has military experience and recognizes this guy's probably like the military presence protecting this village, and he's still totally on board with icing this guy.
Let's just get through this, and then the naked, and then the funny, and then the drinks.
Lomar keeps expressionless and says with the coldest tone possible, "This is one of the funniest moments of my life."
Thanks, Lamar. We're glad you're here too.
Yes. Welcome.
Chaos.
Okay.
So
I miss the mayor and his mustache.
Are you taking a short rest before continuing on, or are you fine?
Yes, please.
yeah, if we need to.
I
You've
can use
got
some hit
some-
points back.
Well,
I think
hang
we
on.
could all
Does
use at
anybody
least a hit die.
do any of you have healing cantrips?
I should have
No.
prepared my cure wounds.
I have spell slots, but I really don't want to particularly spend a spell slot getting us all up, because that'll pretty much wipe.
I'm okay with
Me.
blowing a hit die.
Yeah.
Right.
Ned is at 20 of 22. So
Nice.
I'm okay with that. And I didn't use any spell slots in the last fight because again, Chain Pact is busted.
Yeah, only cantrips. Okay. You
I'm okay with that.
You notice Silvius wasn't going to say to take a rest, but since you all start taking it, he just doesn't say nothing. But then,
Hey, Blythe.
Yeah.
If you go onto your character sheet, you can actually highlight the hit dice and roll that instead.
It
'Cause I
was
think it
clicking
has-
for me. It
Oh,
wasn't clicking for me. Yeah, I think I just need to reload the page, but
okay.
because it adds that plus my con modifier,
Yeah.
so
Right.
which puts me at 22. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it's letting me manually adjust things, but it's not letting me click on this stuff, which is silly.
okay, so you take your rest, and then as soon as you've managed to take your second wind, Silvius just gets up on his feet again. Soldiers, enough rest. Let's move on.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And during that rest, I also used 2 sorcery points to gain a first level spell back.
Ah, sorcerer.
Sorcery.
Multi-class Sarkizard.
Markizard.
Sorkazard.
Sarkizard.
Wizard.
No, you say it like Charizard. It's Sorkazard.
I don't know.
Sarkizard.
Isn't Wizard funnier?
Wizard.
Wizard.
Work.
Okay.
Sword.
What?
Just sword.
I'm so glad that I wanted that intimidation check to either spectacularly fail or spectacularly succeed. Like I wanted it to be an extreme either way,
Mm.
because it would have almost been just as funny to fail.
That was awesome.
As you move on, you see on the way towards where you're heading. You see that it seems to be a hill, a path going up a hill, and on the distance you see some tents, some large tents that are put on the way. You see a fire pit burning, and you see some shadows, like from where you can see they're just like points on the distance. You can really tell how many people or how they look like. You just see their shadowy figures walking around. And as
I'll
you
look.
okay, go on.
I was gonna say, I will look over to Sylvius and ask him if this is friends of his or if this is the necromancer.
I hope they're friends. If it's the necromancer, then it seems that he is all settled.
Well,
Alright.
what I can do is I'd like to go ahead and send Daisy, my familiar, in and look through Daisy's eyes.
Okay.
I'm scouting ahead with the 22 for stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send Squidly and make Squidly invisible too.
Okay. Well, there's so much scout. to
I'm
be
gonna
made.
cast invisibility on myself and I'm just kidding.
Scout Squad, go!
I've got one of them under each arm.
Bravo,
Yeah, carrying the two pets. So Squidly turns invisible. Kara also turns invisible with her stealth. And Blythe, your pet, it's a normal pet, like it's a normal.
It's a cat, so I got a +4 to stealth.
Okay, no,
It's a
I'm
stealthy
just.
cat.
I was asking if it turns invisible or something.
No, it's just a regular familiar.
Okay.
But I can see through its eyes, so.
Since you were the first one to say out loud, I'll consider that your cat is the one that's going ahead. So as you look through its eyes, you see it running through grass and through bushes towards the upper part of the hill, but then all of a sudden its eyes turns like it's being carried off the ground, and then you see through his eyes the face of a happy looking child of sorts, and it's holding your cat with both its arms and say, "Hey there, fella, I haven't seen you around. Where you came from?" And then it starts petting your cat.
That child is very perceptive.
I thought a giant bird had him, and I was gonna have to have Squidly kill it. I will
I thought
not
it was just
tolerate.
me.
I will not tolerate cat death in my D&D game.
Yeah, I will not.
You better get ready for it.
It's free murder.
After some instance, Kara and Squidly, you are seeing this scene from afar. The child, which is, I'll have its name. Oh my god, I have to. Yeah, for you know the name of the, whatever. Just so you can see the artwork.
Oh,
It's holding a quarterstaff, but it dropped on the floor to hold the cat with two hands. You see it's petting the cat.
cute. The apprentice.
You're hungry, aren't you? I can bring you to camp so you can chew on a bone, right? Cats do that, right?
I think Daisy just like nuzzles up again, like does the like head nuzzling thing.
A bone.
You want to do something? Kara and Ned through Squidly.
I think. Can I do an insight check to see how much of a threat this girl is?
Yeah, you can.
I'm asking for a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
8.
That actually makes sense.
She seems to be a spellcaster. As
Yeah.
she grabs her staff, you notice some crystals on the tip of the staff that it looks like a wizard's arcane focus.
Mm,
I think if Ned doesn't see that like Blythe's familiar is in active danger, he's going to direct Squidly to just kind of proceed ahead and scout ahead while invisible.
Okay.
And I'm just going ahead and scouting the camp and seeing how many people are here, you know, the usual stuff that needs finding out.
Okay. So you already did your stealth check. What you see as you come close to the camp is that it is filled with undead. You see all sorts of walking skeletons and zombies. It seems there's almost like 10 undead creatures roaming around doing chores, like moving some crates and putting some meat on the fire pit. They seem to be following orders. And this big hut here, you cannot see through it because it has it is closed with a como é que é cortina, Arthur?
curtains.
Yeah, curtains. Yes. Thanks.
Okay, Vita's gonna reach up and just rub the gemstone of her earring and whisper back to Blythe and explain what she's seeing here.
I think I'm seeing all of it too because I see it through the cat.
Yeah, Kara went
that's-
ahead.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay,
say-
ahead of that. Okay, gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
that and I'm not sure where the cat went after the kid picked it up, so...
That's true. That's true. Then I will relay that to the rest of the people who are back there. So we all know that this is indeed the necromancer.
So Silvius then said, "Okay. So we will attack. Are you ready?"
No. We've done the whole murder hobo shtick, and no.
At
There's
least
a
they like
child in
cats.
there.
Yeah.
There's a child in there.
And they like cats.
How the
Yeah.
child looks like?
It's a young child. Doesn't matter what it looks like.
Tell me the size of its ear.
Oh,
Why does that matter?
Okay.
my stomach is pretty strong, but I believe I'm gonna puke this time.
We're not here to do some racist genocide, dude.
Well, we don't know what race the necromancer is.
Yeah,
At least
but
the race
talking about the
that
ears
that
of
doesn't
the
matter at
child.
least.
He's asking about the ears of the child.
Yeah.
I tried.
Well, could the
the
cat...
Go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say, could... With the angle of the cat's view, could they even see what kind of ears the child had?
Yeah, it's on the artwork.
I mean, like, it picked him up, yeah.
It's an elf
It's very
child.
visible.
Just checking.
He says, that is a novice mistake. I did when I was young and leading the first brigade that I led. I tried to let the children live. I forgot the plural, sorry.
Alright.
I tried to let the children live, but it only served for them to become hateful adults that seek revenge. I will not.
Yeah,
make
you
that
wouldn't know
mistake anymore.
anything about that, would you?
Is he a hateful adult speaking?
Blythe snaps out of looking through the cat's eyes and like stares the guy down and says, "We don't murder children. Period."
Okay. Close your eyes when I do.
You do, I will kill you.
I like the morality of this group, and also I hate this guy.
Ned is going to look at the group and goes, "Permission to dispose of our friend."
I don't think we need to kill anyone yet.
Oh, I'm
Let's
not going to
just-
kill him. Ned is. Can I just cast suggestion and make this guy go take a walk in the woods while we
No.
find a diplomatic solution?
No,
Make him-
if this necromancer is hostile, we might need him.
We could use him as a distraction. Let's advance our timetable for the naked walk and make him walk into camp.
Ooh.
Well, but I'm saying like if we do end up needing to fight the necromancer, we might need him on our side.
Damn voice of reason.
As much fun as that seems.
Yeah.
I miss Dara.
Yeah. Okay. Then he says, "Well, I need to know before we continue on, soldiers. Are you with me or are you with them? Because if I give an order to attack that necromancer and its vile, wretched creations, I need to know you are up to the task."
Well, I'm ready to kill the undead, but not the child.
Not unless we're forced to.
I don't
But
think
I'm
we
not
need
there,
to kill
so-
anything. I don't think we need to kill anything yet. I think we
Ned
need
is
to figure
going
out what's
to-
going on.
Ned's going to make psychic contact with Blythe and Vita separately, saying, "Okay, I think we got to go in, protect that girl at all costs."
Is it a girl or is it a boy?
Can the cat, can I try and recall the cat and have the cat try to lead the kid a little bit out of camp so Blythe can try and meet up with them?
Yeah, the kid is taking the cat to camp on its arms, and then the cat can jump out of its lap and starts running, and the kid will probably
It's something doing
run-
that running where it's like, "Come chase me, come
Yeah.
chase me."
Yeah.
I got the impression the necromancer will be some good random person somehow.
That's my thought too.
Just recycling bodies,
Yeah.
creating jobs.
So yeah, the cat's trying to lead the kid out of camp a little bit so Blythe can try and meet it on the path to talk.
Okay, let me see if this...
And she's going to use message to Ned, and she's using the cantrip message to Ned, and going to tell him, keep him back here at all costs. I'm going to try and figure out what's going on.
How much does a
Yeah.
cat weight?
The cat weighs.
Probably like
Uh,
5 to 10 pounds.
Something between half a kilogram.
My cats are
and-
pretty chonky, and they're like 10 pounds.
Yeah, I would imagine this is probably about 8 to 9 pounds would be my
If
guess.
it's
Especially because
chunky,
it sounds like it's made out of star stuff.
Well, hang on, let me look it up on the thing.
I have
Not on the
Monster,
stats.
cat.
weighing 12 kilograms.
Spirit. So
Tiny beast. I don't know. Tiny beast. I would say probably 5-10 pounds.
10
Becky, you
pounds.
hear that? That's what I call you as tiny
Yeah.
beast.
I was asking because 10 pounds is exactly what Mage Hand can grab.
Wow. Wow.
So a Mage Hand can grab a cat from distance.
Wow.
So I'll need your cat, Blythe, to make a acrobatics or athletics
We will
against
do acrobatics.
okay against this kid's intelligence.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so it's a +2 to whatever I'm rolling here.
Yeah, against the spell save DC. Oh, okay. Yeah, you.
Against the spell save DC?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, 12. Yeah.
I just used his dex stat, but
Good kitty.
Okay. So then,
spell save DC would be 12.
out of a rampage of ire, the kid just blasts your cat. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, go ahead. That'll make our decision way easy.
Yeah, yeah. It would. But no, this a good kid, a good and cute kid.
Harkin first.
Okay, so you managed to drove the kid out to play in the woods with your cat, and then what you do?
I'm going to cast message at the kid and say, "Hey, I mean you no harm. I just want to talk. My name's Blythe."
Blythe, where are you?
You're holding my cat.
Ah, I'm sorry. I was just playing with it. I swear.
No, it's fine. She loves it. Will you talk with me really quickly?
Yeah.
You just seem very powerful. I don't want to startle you, so I wanted to let you know I was here before I came out.
You think I'm powerful? Thanks. I'm just an apprentice, though.
Blythe is gonna kind of step out and meet them, and be like, "I'm learning too." See, and kind of like show her like very baby beginner wizard spell book really quickly before like snapping it away and putting it in her side. I wanted to talk to you because I came out here because we heard a rumor that there was dangerous magic happening out here, but you seem like you're not dangerous, just minding your own business.
Yeah, can I talk to you in person?
Oh yeah, she came out and met him.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry. I was
Yeah.
misunderstanding that. I thought it's with
That last one, she came out and met him and said.
Okay.
Or met them and said.
Um. Well. My master said that this was a dangerous place because there might be some people that would not like that we are out here studying. Are you not that kind of people, right? I feel like I can trust you.
I don't want to be. We came out here because we heard something bad was happening, but doesn't seem like there is, and I'd rather know the full story instead of just going after things. What are you and your master studying, if you don't mind me asking?
He or she looks at the ground and starts playing with its feet like well, magic. We study magic.
Does this magic hurt anyone?
Well, anything can be used to hurt somebody, even if it's not the initial intent. Like I have a friend that was playing football and then got kicked on his face, and it broke one teeth. So yeah, football is not to hurt people, you know.
You make a good point. But I guess what I wanted to ask then is, are you all hurting anyone with the magic?
I am not. And Master is not hurting anyone right now. But I can really say I never seen him do anything except for self-defense. but he is much
has-
much older
But
than
he has
me.
hurt people.
Well, people like you and me, right?
Mhm.
There was this time that we were on the road, and then came this brigade of armored soldiers. Master tried to talk with them, tried to reason, but it was to no avail. They drew their swords first, and they attacked us first.
Hmm. Okay.
Do you believe me, right?
Can I do a insight check?
Yeah.
I'm particularly good at that. But can I have Daisy give me the help action?
Yeah, okay.
She's actually helping this time.
Okay. You have guidance
11.
on you?
Yeah, guidance on myself. So 14.
14, okay. Yeah, this kid, let me just roll a dice. Just to compare. Yeah, okay. You feel like this kid is not much. You feel like it's trying carefully to choose its words, not say something quick and then be misunderstood. You know.
I think Blythe just looks at the kid and says, I believe things like that happen. But I also feel like there might be other things you're not telling me about.
Well, I'm sorry. I feel like you should talk to my master.
Would I be safe?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
He's, as I said, he always tries to reason with people first, and
Okay.
only attacks in self-defense.
Okay. I have a friend with me. I'm gonna go talk to them really quickly and see what we want to do. But give me just 1 second, okay?
Okay, I'll go tell him. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. No, wait, hold on.
Uh,
We might just want to leave, and I don't want to bother your master if we don't need to talk to them. So give me just 1 second. And Blythe is gonna message Ned and say, Ned, come here quickly, please.
Coming. Ned skips over.
And she's gonna message Vita and say, Vita, I think Ned and I are heading in. Eyes on, please. And then she's gonna next real quick message Lamar and say, please keep the racist out of this conversation. It will go very poorly if he joins in.
I'll do my best.
And I bring up Ned and I say, Ned, I say, this is my friend Ned. Just so you know that I'm not alone. And that we're going into this with complete transparency. Ned, my friend here was going to let us go talk to their master about what's going on here and why there's a misunderstanding about what's happening.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
And yeah, I think we'll go talk to your master if that's okay.
okay. You can follow me, and then he goes running towards the road.
Like we chase after, and I just message real quick back to Lamar. I say, stay outside of camp, but I'd say get close just in case anything goes down.
Yes, sure.
Okay. before we move on, can we take 5 now?
Yeah,
Sure.
That was me.
Just for water. Okay. Let's
Take
take our short
guys.
rest and be back very soon.
All right.
Yeah,
Perfect.
be right back.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Hello.
I'm really appreciating Blythe's quarter life crisis right now. It's kind of my favorite thing that's happening.
Blythe
So-
got hot and messy and scary.
It's totally that chick in high school who had it all together and now is just completely devolving. Um,
Careful now, you don't want to peak at this point. You've got another 17 levels to go.
Theoretically. No day or level is guaranteed.
True.
I'm back.
I figure it's a matter of time before Ariel starts trying to narc me because I keep jacking up all his combat encounters.
I do what?
Nothing.
What do you mean you're jacking all his combat encounters? That's not happening.
Nah.
No, it's fine. Fair and balanced.
Okay, so you see the zombie Tarask that it
Quick,
kidding,
Dara,
just
turn
kidding.
undead.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I like how we had the thought to go and fight a necromancer on the day that our cleric is missing.
Yes. But I do have some radiant damage, baby. That divine soul life.
Nobody can ever accuse us of metagaming with a move like that.
Hey, I don't know if the silver arrows will work or not, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I also do some radiant damage
That's a good try.
sometimes.
And I think,
We got
our guest here is cleric-y enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a cleric, but somehow I am cleric-y.
Oh, somebody's got magic initiate.
No.
Kinda, but not
The-
exactly.
Somebody's got something that gives them some cleric access
Yeah,
spells.
Someone has
Yes.
read the Magic the Gathering rule books that actually have pretty broken stuff on them. And Strixhaven Initiate.
Yes.
I think it's.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, is it one of the Strixhaven spells?
it's one
Yeah,
of the Strixhaven backgrounds.
Yeah, you gain a
Oh.
background
Maybe.
that gives you a feat, I think.
Yeah,
And a
it's basically
bunch
that.
of spells. Like it's just
You
no, it's
get
not just one and
you
two.
I
get the
ignored
background,
that
and
book.
the background gives you a feat. The feat only gives you one spell, but it's a cantrip or one level spell. And you get access to a few other spells that are not usually accessible by your class.
I mean, if Strixhaven content is legal, now I've just got to go take silvery barbs.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
yeah,
silver barbs.
I got silvery barbs.
Why are you not casting it every combat?
Because I was busy with the baning and the attacking.
Yeah, we try to save slots. We are casting in case of despair.
Well, anyways,
Yeah.
so
So we're going into the necromancer den.
yeah, I was about to ask you, how is the configuration of the party? So Sylvius goes, well, what are you waiting for? You're going to
Well,
attack,
Also, I
right?
think I was trying to have I think we were trying to have me and Ned like be the advanced party with the kiddo. Vita's up in her little sneaky girl tree, and then I had tasked Lamar with keeping Sylvius out of it for
I am
now.
distracting Sylvius like, yeah, they are
Okay.
still scouting the encampment, trying to find more information before taking action.
Ah,
Don't
that's
worry,
stupid.
you'll be safe.
Not
with
if
me.
we could one-shot him.
What is your name again, blue guy?
It's Lomar.
Lamar.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Do not worry, sir. I'll protect you.
Project. Okay. From time to time, I'll ask for some charisma checks from Lamar to see if he manages to convince Sylvius to stay put.
My charisma is not high. Oh, damn it.
Vida, you're just going to sneak and see from the farm?
Right now, I'm up there with that stealth check. For now, I'm going to stay where I am and watch as everyone approaches camp and see what happens. I don't want to interfere with whatever they're planning
Okay.
until I have to.
Planning.
Oh, right, that's right. The guys without a plan.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm
Okay.
gonna constantly cast guidance on myself to keep calm and to use the charisma checks. If possible.
Okay. So the elf kid runs towards the runs the path upwards towards the camp, and as you all can see the skeletons and the zombies running around, the kid turns to you and says, "Yeah, don't worry, they're peaceful enough." Then he goes all the way to this big hut here, to this larger tent, and he opens the curtains and says, like in a soft voice, "Master, do you mind going out? We have guests." And then he goes back to you. He is coming.
Thank you so much. How
As-
did you come to be with your master?
Well, I was sent to a learning place, and I had my first years of study in a class full of apprentices like myself, and since I took the attention of master for because of my natural talent, he took me with him to learn from the field, you know.
So are you
Sense?
like, is this like your internship? Is that the vibe I'm getting?
Yeah, not exactly. It's more like the way that it normally goes is you go to this place to learn, and you pass like 100 or more years learning from books and tomes. But I'm not even I'm not even 60 years old, so I'm pretty young for an elf. But
You're 60?
yeah, I
That
do
suddenly
not.
feels very old.
I don't look like 60 to you.
No. How old do you think I am?
I heard human years are different. You might be 4 years old, right?
I'm
Close.
23. I'm 23.
Ah, oh, sorry. Yeah,
It's
I got
okay.
that all wrong then.
Blythe just chuckles at him and looks at this kid and tries to figure out, like, what has this kid gotten themselves mixed up in.
Okay. As the curtains opens, you'll see the shape of an large of an tall, slender elf with a long and white hair. Its ears pointy as it should, since he's an elf. But its skin is very, very pale. It almost looks like face paint on its face, but as you take a closer look, you kind of feel that it's some sort of reaction, maybe alchemical, maybe magical of some way. And he also has some markings that look like almost look like war paints on its forehead, on its cheeks, but everything kind of looks like arcane of sorts. And he bows to greet you, saying, "Good tidings. My name is Quarian. Who are you? How can I help?"
Quarian, thank you. My name's Blythe, and this is my friend Nedgar. We
The deal with the skeletons, dude.
I'm sorry if they scare you, but they are only for the heavy lifting of the day-to-day operations, not to scare anyone or to hurt anyone, as I have been accused to do in the past.
I'll be honest with you. We were originally following a mission to come figure out what's going on with the necromancer in the woods, as they called it. But Ned and myself are both practitioners of magic that some might find questionable. And I don't believe in attacking without understanding. And it didn't seem like you were harming anyone, so I wanted to come talk and see if I could find anything I could tell the villagers to be concerned with your presence. That's why I'm here.
That's why I try to maintain my work in secrecy, but that usually don't work out as intended. I have taken notice that Nilarians as a whole tend to fear that which they don't understand. And as a patient man that I am, I'll try to explain to you what my intent here is. Are you up to a friendly conversation?
We're here, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Come to my tent, have a seat.
And I think we have a seat. Before we head in, I'm gonna try and stealthily message Vida and say we're heading in. All seems good.
Lamar, make a charisma check.
Oh shit, here we go again. Okay, and I believe I'll keep concentration all the time with the guidance.
Okay.
And is a pure charisma check or is a...
Oh yeah, you can use whichever you're trying to do, if it's persuasion, if it's intimidation or deception.
Persuasion, intimidation, or deception. I got 0 at all of them.
Oh
Just
no.
like charisma. So I'm just gonna roll persuasion with a d4. And here goes Rafe. Oh, not so bad. 15.
Yeah, I have the old guy's sheet with me right here. You will not escape the rollings.
Yeah.
Nice.
I understand what you're saying, Lamar, but darn, let's give them more minutes. 5 minutes.
Everything will be daijobu.
In hindsight,
mean-
maybe taking both of our high charisma characters away from this was a bad idea.
Yeah, but I figured we both had charisma characters to talk to the scary necromancer.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. If Lamar fails and the idiot starts charging, I'm putting an arrow through his knee.
Ooh. Yeah, I was about
You're
to
gonna
ask that. Vida, from the outside of the tent, you are not able to see what's going on inside.
No, but how much can I hear?
Yeah, make another stealth, and let's just say you move even closer without attracting much attention.
22 again.
Okay. Enough to hear.
Wow.
You hear mumble,
Mumbo
muffled
jumbo.
muffled speech. You cannot discern what is being said, but if someone screams or if you hear some conjuring voice like becomes booming and more like arcane speech, you will be able to discern from where you are. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so inside the tent, Blythe and Ned, you see this very well put together alchemical and studying room full of a packed full of books, scrolls, and some parchments, and to be like it seems like a mage's study room, but it has been built on this tent.
Okay.
He signs you to sit down, and then on the ground, and then he starts saying, "Well, how do I start? You have some specific question?"
I guess I know no magic is inherently evil, but where do you get the bodies that you use for your work?
You would be surprised to know that it's pretty easy to find dead bodies on the ground. And sometimes the Nalarians even mark the place where they bury their dead.
So you steal loved ones? You steal from their graves?
Well, it's serving any purpose, being a perfectly usable body or skeleton to be just lying on the ground underground.
Some people believe that those souls can't rest if their body is disturbed.
Well, what
Their
can you
loved
tell
ones
me?
find comfort in being able to visit their deceased loved ones.
I have heard some mages in my institution talking about how Nelarians are far, far different than us elves. I can assure you that if my body, if I die, and my apprentice here raise my body to be used as a mechanism, my soul would still rest. But since you mentioned
That's not for you to determine. That's not for you to determine for others, though.
yeah, I mean, there is a possibility that elves and humans work differently.
Okay. Let's set aside the moral quandary. Because I agree, Blythe, there is a moral knot here that must be untangled. And instead, let's focus on a solution. What are you trying to accomplish here with these corpses?
Okay. Ned and Blythe, you both can roll an insight check.
Blythe does not have good insight.
Ned does, but rolled poorly.
Okay.
Can I have my invisible familiar give me advantage?
Yeah, no,
He's
Ned
a
isn't
giant.
good.
He's a giant eye. He should be great at insight.
Okay. He's great at eyesight. Oh my god.
It's
But I
very
am not.
observant.
Lord.
Honestly, that's kind of deserved.
I earned that. That's on me.
Quarion says, well, a wizard's research is a personal matter. But to avoid any future conflicts, I will share with you. But have this in mind. Others would have scorned you for even asking.
Noted.
First of all, this region, some time ago, some 100 years ago, it belonged to a now vanished type of elf, you can say that way. It was a different tribe that don't exist anymore. And we from other regions still trying to recollect and retell some of their knowledge, some of their culture. For a manner of preserving the memory of a whole civilization that vanished from this land. One way of doing that is to search for their ruins, search for what they had left behind. For myself, for a necromancer, I try to search for sites of great battles. Try to find any skull that might have survived the time, and then try to speak with the dead, see what they can tell me of the far past.
So what if we found you an alternate site? What if we found you a better site to do this somewhere where the good people of Thorpe would not send squads of assassins to try and kill you, led by bloodthirsty racist sergeants?
That is very specific. Is everything alright?
Everything is totally fine. Nothing to
Think-
worry about. Purely hypothetical.
I think that's an option, but I also think maybe if we can help, if we can come to a compromise in terms of your necromancy practices and make sure you're not doing things that kind of disrespect the culture of the people living in Thorpe and how they treat their dead.
Do you need bodies? We can get you bodies. We have a manticore back there. Like, oh my gosh, it'd be great. You want a manticore?
Well, actually I have not, and it certainly would spark my interest. But, for the time being, the only option that I see for dispersing my undead servants is to replace them with living servants.
It's not an option either.
What do you
you
mean by servants?
you
Would there be
gotta pay your labor.
involved?
You gotta pay your labor. Like,
Are you looking for employees? Because, like, I'm sure that could be doable. Slaves are right out.
He goes for his pocket and then he shows a different type of coin that you can roll in the history check to see if you have already saw that type of coin.
Ned has a -1, so let's
well,
do it.
I rolled like a. We're studying mediocrity right now, is what we are.
I don't have the Nalarian Imperial Crown coins to pay you with. Do you accept?
That doesn't
this
mean you
one?
get to. We're not offering necessarily to do your work, but
Oh,
we can
Oh,
find.
now, hang
people
on.
to
Let's hear the man out. What are you needing?
do it.
I only use the undead servants to have heavy lifting services.
Oh.
Heavy cargo, moving, and for protection. I will not sit here with you and lie to your faces. If it come to that, to a racist veteran to came here, try to have me killed or to rid me from this land, I will certainly use my forces against him. So that is another
I
job
think-
that I need for.
Well, I
So I
guess
think-
it's a good thing that's not happening.
Exactly. I think the thing here is you can't be taking people from graves outside of Thorpe, and you can't be hurting people to get your bodies. If you do it any other way, I don't really care what you do and how you do it.
What if we were to go and kill, I don't know, a bunch of mercenaries that were terrorizing elf tribes nearby and provide you with their bodies? Would that make a suitable replacement?
Speaking of moral quandaries, maybe our racial difference is great enough, but that seems to me like a evil thing to do.
No, we don't need to be like hunting out people to kill. My friend Ned is on a good track. There's some people terrorizing some people, but we're really trying to like not do this like mass kill everything all the time thing.
Ned is trying very hard to lean into the chaotic good.
Okay. I think
But
that leads more
I
to
think that
evil,
the-
but each one with their opinion, I guess.
Like she just looks at Quarren and she says, "Do you think not taking from the graves and not killing anyone for your servants is something we can agree on, or is that something you don't think can happen?"
Make your persuasion check. Let's see if you convince him that this is a major.
I'll give the help.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is my
16.
insight? Ooh, I crit on insight. He goes.
That's with a +6 to persuasion, so that means that I once again rolled like a 10.
I see that it is a problem to the locals. I will try to. How can I say it? You can tell them, the people from Torpe, that their loved ones will not be disturbed on whenever they are right now. I will only use their dead bodies.
No, you can't take their dead bodies. I'm sorry.
I don't see why.
It's not your decision to make. They're not your bodies.
They're not anyone's bodies. They are buried on the earth, not serving any purpose whatsoever.
And I don't think we have anything else we can say here.
But they
Ned?
do serve a purpose. They provide comfort.
And we don't know what happens after we die. You could be right. The people who believe they could be right. None of us could be right.
What if I reanimate their dead bodies, and after I have no use for them. I took it back to their graves and let it and bury it again as it once was.
Maybe offer sign-ups in town, like folks can volunteer their dead bodies in exchange for
Donating to science, like
donating it to the arcane sciences.
people
And
should get
then
a say what happens.
and then in exchange you can provide them with anything valuable that their loved one's corpse might recover that you have no use for. By your own admission, you don't use the Nalarian crowns, and you're more interested in in history and study. What use do you have for treasure and gold and artifacts?
As I said, my work here is to retell a lost civilization story. Artifacts are a part of that. Instruments of storytelling. But, tell me honestly, young one, do you really think humans would give away their dearest dead relatives if you say that it's so much of a problem that I took it when no one's looking?
Well, if it's a problem when you ask permission, then you shouldn't be doing it at any point.
You
It's not
catch
a
more
problem.
flies with honey.
It's not a problem. It's just that I think that they would laugh at my face if I even suggest it.
I mean, we're trying to provide some solutions to you, my friend, but I
I'm gonna telekinetically communicate to Blythe. God, is everybody in this situation an asshole?
everybody sucks here.
Everybody.
I think we're gonna have to fight them.
Can we at least can we?
We can try and keep the kids safe.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Maybe we save your suggestion for the kid and get him out of here.
Yeah. Let's do that. Maybe Rhaenys in town can help, and she can multi-class cleric. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So we fighting our way
Cool.
out.
I think we need to try and leave.
Cool.
I look at Crea and I say, I don't think we have anything else we can discuss. It seems we're at an impasse.
It's a shame.
It is. Well, we appreciate your time, and
Noodles.
we'll try to do what we can. But I don't think anything we heard today is unfortunately going to assuage the minds of the people in town.
Almost definitely not.
We turn to leave the tent.
You follow them to outside. Make sure they're alright. Then the apprentice gets up and... Yeah, of course.
Hey
I don't
kid.
feel good about this.
I don't either. Hey kid, I'm gonna give you a card. This is the number for a friend of ours in town. If you ever wanna study some different kinds of magic, get some more information, give her a call. In fact, go see her right now. Go see her right now. Tell her I sent you. I think it'll do you a lot of good.
Yeah, Master said that it's not wise for us to walk into towns, at least without a disguise.
Okay. Here, I'll do you something better than a disguise. I'm gonna give her 10 pieces of gold and say, give that to Hager the bartender. Give it to Hager the bartender. Tell him Ned sent you, and you're looking to see Rhaenys, and they'll get you set right up.
Oh, these are Nalarian coins. Cool.
Yeah, go buy yourself some really nice spell components. Only the best.
Okay, between you and me, I think Master is have a lot of work tonight. Maybe he'll not notice if I go to town.
Definitely, that's a great idea. You know, if you stay a little late, maybe get a room at the inn.
Okay. I'll think about
All
it.
right. Well, think about it on your way.
Okay. Kara, you see.
While that's happening, I'm messaging Kara and Kara to let her know what just happened.
Okay. Once she gets done explaining what happened, I respond with, "So, what's our play here?"
God, I hate admitting that asshole is right.
I think we gotta attack. I think we're just heading up to meet up with Lamar and Sergeant Douchebag. Yeah.
Sergeant Douchebag. Okay, so you all rendezvous outside the camp. And then Silvius, as he sees you coming down the path, he's like, "Oh, there they are, Lamar. There they are."
See, I told you they were just going to gather information.
So you are all back in one piece. Did you manage to kill the necromancer?
No, is the kid gone?
Yeah, I think the kid's gone.
Oh, too bad we lost a child.
So we attack now. Is that right?
Yeah, if the kid's gone, we attack.
We attack?
DM, can I get a sense for how much health this guy has?
Who, the necromancer or the soldier?
No, the captain.
Oh my god, where is his sheet? Well,
we kill the captain.
Yeah. This time I will say, but usually I don't let players do that because that's a fighter feature.
I repeat, yeah.
Yeah, exclusive to fighters. So only this time, since Urist is not around, roll an insight check. Okay.
20.
Okay, that's enough.
How much HP do you have, Nedgar?
Me, I have 22 total. I have 20 right now.
He has less HP than you.
Oh no.
Cool. All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and cast sleep
On him.
on him. So that's going to be 7d8.
7?
On Sylvius?
Yeah. Well, it starts with the
roll
creature
hit
with the low.
dice.
No, he
Right?
doesn't roll hit dice. It's I roll 7d8, and that's the total amount of hit points affected, and it starts with the character with the lowest HP. Which, if he's got less than me, Blythe, how much HP do you have right now?
22.
22? Yeah. Okay, so it's going to affect him first.
Yeah, I got 20. And yeah,
33 hit points.
So he's the only one you knock out then.
He is.
Yep, I believe he's knocked out.
So, everyone's gathered around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Kara, how many HP do you have?
I am at. I think it reset, but I think I was at 25, 26.
Yeah, your current hit points, everyone, or it's the total on sleep.
20.
Oh, it looks like it reset, so I'm at 29.
Yeah. And I have 20 right now.
Yeah, it's
So
current hit points. Okay.
I'm at 22.
Kiara, actually, you after the combat, you had a short rest and you had to roll your hit dice to recover hit points, or else you still have the same
No,
amount.
I did roll. I know, but the sheet, I think it's reset itself. Let me see if I can scroll up here and find it.
Yeah.
I think that puts me at.
You had 9. You had 9 additional hit points from your short rest.
So I think I'm at 24 or 25.
Okay. Then what happens is the cat and the imp are the first one to fall asleep. But
Oops.
then the third one is Sylvius Bellator.
Okay.
Cool. I'm just gonna shake our familiars awake.
Okay.
What the fuck
Okay.
up? Does
Okay.
does Squidly's eye close when he sleeps, or does he sleep with his eye open?
That's a good question, actually.
I think it stays open. Doesn't look like it has eyelids on the artwork.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Do we have George with us?
Sleepy one eye open.
George is with Dara back in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because we have so many familiars and extra things already.
Yeah, this is gonna be a goddamn nightmare when
Yeah.
Devonlynne's back.
Yeah, I think we need
Um,
to make them act on. Each one has its own path, and then they don't roll initiative. They act after their.
Okay, I'm fine with
Fine.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I think
They go
I
at the same
think,
time you do.
I think Squidly and George are the only ones with any combat capability anyway.
Well, no, I can do actions and I can cast spells through him, though.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
he's kind of like a signal booster.
Yeah, the vanilla
So,
find
but
familiar.
anyways,
It's so good for
Yeah.
help actions, but you have to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cool.
and I can do touch spells through him.
So
But
general douchebag is asleep. Let's go do this before he wakes up.
yeah,
Maybe we can at least scare him off.
and not like kill him.
Okay.
So we killed the necromancer, we scared the necromancer, we burned the
I'm
undead.
trying to scare him off, and if we can't scare him off, then we have to kill him.
Okay.
Actually, I do still have suggestion.
He's probably gonna be
It's-
able to beat that DC.
It's a charm effect, no? No,
Oh,
we decided
God,
it wasn't,
yikes.
right?
Yeah.
Hang on.
He's an elf.
I'm checking the link. Yeah, he's an elf, so
And he's a wizard, so he's likely going to be able to beat some.
It's charm, so he's either immune or he's resistant to it.
he would have advantage on it.
I think we're okay. Let's go do this.
Okay.
Charge.
What's the plan?
Basically walking.
Yeah, the kiddo's gone, right? That's all I care about.
Yes, the kid is gone. Ned is gonna sidle up like a gunslinger in the Old West and go, Quarian, I'm calling you out.
As you can see, Ayu is still on the camp.
Okay, that's why I kept asking, because I wouldn't go in until if the kid was still there, I wouldn't go.
Yeah. We would all make sure the kid is away before doing it.
Because I'm not gonna attack with the kid there, because then he's gonna or a kid, and I'm not okay with that. But he is also 60.
Yeah.
He is also 3 times my age. Okay. Hey guys, what do you want to do?
Wait till the kiddo leaves.
Yeah, you remember him saying that maybe he will go to town tonight. That was
Oh god.
his words.
Oh no.
What if we stole the wizard's spell book while he was asleep? Or trancing or whatever.
He'll just be meditating, so
We do have a sneaky girl.
I can try it.
And an imp that can become invisible.
Yeah, we could at least try that before we attack.
That seems actually quite funny and purely annoying since I'm a wizard and I would be totally mad if someone stole my spellbook.
Right? It's a lot of work.
All
And
right.
money.
All right.
I can already sense the anger in his eyes.
Squidly, I've got a mission for you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wait until like the kid leaves and the camp dies down till nighttime, basically. Yeah.
What the fuck is that sound?
That is the noise Squidly makes.
Yeah, for
you
everyone
understand
else, that's the sound that he makes. But for Ned, you can understand.
Yes. I hate that I know what you're saying.
What kind of eldritch language is that?
Okay.
The language of the horse.
Squidly
The
says.
kind that makes women wet.
Squidly says to you, Ned. What is it?
All right.
You have a
We
job for
need
me?
you to go. Yeah, I got a job for you. I need you to go invisible and like scope out this guy's spell book and snag it.
Spellbook. There might be some good things
Oh.
right there.
I'll look through your eyes so that we can make sure that we know what we're getting.
No one looks through my eye. It's the only one that I
Hold on.
got.
It might still be better to have Vita do it though, because her sleight of hand is probably better.
Hang on, I
The
want to.
spellbook's probably on him.
He has a +3 to Dex, +5 to Stealth, but only a +3 to Sleight of Hand.
Yeah, I got a +2 higher than that on both of them.
Okay.
He helps her.
Ned and Blythe can make a pure intelligence check to see if you remember seeing the spell book and where it was on the tent. Oh my god! Yeah, Blythe.
I don't know why I rolled with advantage. I shouldn't have rolled with advantage, but the first roll was the 21.
Yeah, definitely Blythe.
She
You could
knows
also
how much
use the
pages it
invisible
gets.
familiar to make noise outside the tent and draw him out. And then I can just go in and steal it.
Hold on. What were you gonna say, Ariel?
Yeah, you just so you have this information. You know exactly where his his spell book is, and it's not in his person. It's in the desk on his tent.
And the number of pages.
Yeah, you even know how to differentiate it from other books.
Then that's fine. That's better. Yeah, if it was on his person, we would need someone with strong sleight of hand. That was the only reason caveat I had there. Okay. Yeah. I like the idea of maybe distracting him out so someone else, but maybe he would. Yeah, I just think have Squidly in there then. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess Squidly can be like a lookout.
Well, no, if he's invisible, then have him just go in there. Yeah, and you
Okay.
see if since it's not on this person.
Cool.
I would just tell you exactly where it's at.
Groovy.
Was the desk locked, however?
No,
Guess we'll find out.
Yes, so.
If you want to give Squidly thieves tools, he can use them. He has decent decks.
He's proficient though.
Yeah, if he's not proficient, it won't matter.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. Let's just send him in there.
Squidly, you got this, buddy.
okay. So Squidly is our Splinter Cell guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you walk.
Sam Fisher.
Oh, sorry.
Sam Fisher.
Yeah, Sam Fisher guy.
Yeah, Sam Fisher.
So, you're going for distraction, or he'll just go on invisible and then snap?
I guess if we can do a distraction to get him out of the tent, it will buy Squidly a little more time.
Okay.
So Blythe, if you want to send the cat, or Avita, you want to stealth around and do that.
I'll send the cat to just like knock things over and like generally like play with barrels and things like that.
Or
Make
maybe
a bunch of noise.
maybe we could like attack one of the skeletons from a range.
What I'll do is, because if it's attack, he might grab the spell book. I'll just have the cat run through the tent and like knock stuff over his desk and like run out the tent and grab something on the
Okay.
way out.
Okay.
Like take his quill or something.
Okay, then I need 2 different checks. I need first I think a performance check, since it's
Okay.
something that you kind of plan ahead on doing. And then a acrobatics check from the cat.
Performance from the cat as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can-
-2 for
you-
performance.
Yeah, you can give it advantage on performance, but not on acrobatics.
Okay. Okay. So,
It's an 8.
so
And an
that's an 11 on performance.
Okay.
And acrobatics is Jesus, so mediocre. Acrobatics is a +2, so that's a 12.
Mediocre. Okay, I will roll for
Witness.
insight and then for dex as well. Okay, so yeah, what happens is the cat goes inside, start doing some mess on the Parion's tent, but he doesn't look as I forgot the word. Oh my god. Incomodado, Arthur.
Bothered.
He doesn't look as bothered by it, but then he tries to catch the Blythe's cat, and the cat runs outside of the tent. You see Quarion giving a few steps outside, trying to reach the creature, but he soon goes back inside his tent. So we have a window of a few moments before he goes back and see his book flying around, dragged by an invisible creature. Now you have to be quick, Squidly. First, I would say, yeah, roll 2 dexterity checks. One for your speed, another for your grabbing and running. Okay. Oh my god.
18 and a 19.
Yeah. That's 20 dexterity would have been great if not for the 9 wisdom. So, Quarion doesn't have the time to process that something was missing. As he goes back to the tent, Squidly goes out with this book flying around. You notice.
Keep in mind, while Squidly is invisible, anything he is carrying becomes invisible as well.
Really?
Yeah, that's the language of Imp's invisibility. Any equipment the Imp wears or carries is invisible.
Yeah.
Did I womp you? I feel like I womped you, and I'm sorry.
The dungeonmaster.exe has stopped working.
These imps.
I was so mean to you at the beginning of this session, Squidly, and I'm sorry. You're the best thing to ever happen to me.
Okay. Back on the more far part of in the middle of some bushes and trees, there is the sleepy sergeant on the floor, and then all of a sudden Ned just stands his hand, and the book materializes on his hand.
Thank you, Squidly.
We need to go.
We got a dip.
Okay, what do we do with the? Wait, can I read it?
Sure.
Let's get out of immediate danger before we sit down for a reading hour.
Ah, yes, sorry, I have some lust for knowledge.
I slap the sergeant and say, "Time to go, old man.
Where are they?
Ah.
Where the elves are hiding?
Let's go."
Let's
go.
Solved. Let's go, Sarge. We problem solved.
We get-
I am the one that gives orders around here.
Ned, suggestion?
All right, we're going, sir. Give me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. I'm the DM and I can't play.
No, Ariel, you're not allowed to have fun at this game. Only
Well,
we are allowed to have
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Totally cock blocked.
It's a mind fucking session.
For the next 8 hours, you're my bitch.
8 hours.
Okay.
8
Let's
fucking hours.
let's skip to the part where Lamar can read the book, okay?
Yay.
Blythe would also like to read the book at some point.
Yeah, but Lamar is only here for today, so
I mean, absolutely.
Let's get Lamar some good loot out of this, too, because I'm assuming his character will pop up in other campaigns.
yeah.
Possibly.
Okay, Lamar.
Yeah.
As you were getting used to this strange reality and this strange place at this strange time, suddenly your memories were slowly coming back to you. And in the middle of it all, you remember what you were looking for in this place. As you open Quarion's spellbook, you have a insight that he is not the one person that you were looking for. That is the brother of that mage that sent you here. Okay?
Yeah.
But you for sure can read some mystical, occult, high magic on this book. And somehow you are able to tell that this spellbook was not written by Quarion.
Ooh.
Oh.
The conclusion you have is that the man that you were looking for, the brother of that mage, which you have to take its knowledge from, wrote this book, and somehow it ended up with Quarion. You don't know if it's a gift or if he stole it.
Okay, but that's interesting, because that means he might not know how to recreate the bock.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Probably he won't.
Sorry, not to detract from Lamar having his moment. Sorry.
No, actually, very funny. I didn't thought about it.
And I'm not explicitly telling the table what that's all about, because you can tell if you want. Just not going to
Yeah, sure.
take that moment of lore dump from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
that's your conclusion from the book. But it has some good spells.
Mm.
Judging by the spell book, you can tell that Quarion probably is able to cast up to 6 level spells. 60 level spells.
So he would have nuked us.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a risky gamble. I'm so glad it paid off.
We almost died. Yeah, probably. Wow.
But hey, Blythe, that just means you've got a whole bunch of stuff to pull from moving forward.
Yeah.
After Lamar, because Lamar has, I think, a little more capability than I do at this point anyway.
Yeah.
Kinda. Yes, kinda not.
Wow.
Well,
It's murder.
we almost were.
Can I have made my command to the sergeant? Let's go home so you can pay us.
Okay,
That's
for
awesome.
sure. How much? I don't think he mentions payment on his poster.
Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed.
At least we got the Manticore.
Let me see.
And a spell book.
And that's big fucking spellbook.
Darian, Veyon, Mayor. There's a necromancer on the loose. I need adventures to eliminate this threat. Signed, Silvius Bellator.
Or did we just
Oh,
do this shit
no.
for free?
Oh no.
Vita?
We've got to get better at getting
Yes.
payment up front.
Vita,
We
kill him.
We
No.
didn't technically do anything though.
That's true.
But if he doesn't have any money, well, it becomes all the more imperative that he walks naked through town.
Yes.
8 hours is enough time for me to get a short rest in.
It's also plenty of time for us to get back and still have like 4 hours left to do everything we need to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other, we're getting paid.
Okay. So you managed to get back to Torpe then? The suggestion is still in place. He is heading to his house. Are you following him?
Oh, yes.
Better have my money.
Bitch, better have my money.
Ned, again, how was the wording of your suggestion?
My suggestion was, let's go home so you can pay us.
Okay. He goes to his home, he opens the door, and he asks politely for you to wait for him outside. And then he comes back with a purse of around 5 to 6 coins inside.
Oh, no, 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 no. Not good enough.
You said it's 3 hours to get back?
Yeah.
Cool. So I've had a short rest in there, so I've got my spell slots back. I'm
Oh,
I've snuck past him with my stealth roll.
oh
I'm
Vita's got this.
I'm going through his house. I want to see everything. What does he have in here that's valuable?
Okay.
The lacy underwear he wears for his wife, everything.
I think I just threw up in my mouth. And there's a 21 on perception if you needed me to do that.
Yeah, I was about to ask for investigation actually. So you can use your
Okay.
16. Use 16 on the dice. Just add your bonus.
Perception. Well, it's actually going to be the same roll.
Plus
I have a
five.
+5 too.
Okay. So
Yeah.
21 on investigation. Okay. Yeah, let me roll for you guys some of his life savings. His retirement from the Legion.
Our motto is let's fuck up some racists.
Yeah, roll for us. Vita, since you are the one to go inside. Roll 2d6.
Yeah.
You find 60 gold pieces worth of trinkets.
trinkets.
Yeah, you find like this badge of some medal of honors, and this one big badge from the Nelarian Legion that's made of gold, and some in
The
some
medal
in-
of killing elves.
Yeah. If you add it all up, you think you can get around 60 gold pieces with all his crap.
So we're going to take all that, but I have a question. That big medal of his, is there the possibility that that might open some doors once we get to the
Oh.
capital?
Ooh.
Ned does have experience in the military and proficiency in deception. He could fake
I
his
will
way into a
ask-
military dinner.
I will ask Ned if this is important or not.
So imagine Sylvius on the door looking to Ned outside with like a dumb face, like he's all charmed and whatnot. And besides, Vida is showing the medal and trying to gesture, and moving her mouth like, what this do?
Ned gives like a barely perceptible nod.
Sylvius, what was that?
I just
Nothing.
stow it in a pouch and sneak back out, and he doesn't even see me.
Nothing. Eyes on me, Cletus. Eyes on me.
Yeah, he looks to the left, and then behind his back, Vida passes again to outside.
I wish he had shoelaces we could tie together.
Right.
Ned has an invisible squiddly tie his shoelaces together.
Oh my god, okay. So that is all, soldiers. Thanks for the well done mission. You're dismissed.
Yeah, welcome,
It's
Sarge.
been a pleasure, Sarge.
Dismiss these nuts.
You want to take your clothes off and go for a drink?
I really
Yeah,
feel
I'll burn that spell slot. Yeah, I will. Give me a wisdom save.
What a time to be alive. Literally, what a time to be alive.
wisdom save. Okay, now I'll save it.
Strange
did
times. Oh,
Nope.
God.
Take your clothes off and go for a walk. Go grab a drink.
Yeah, since it's family friendly RPG session, he only goes in his underwear and goes for a drink.
That's fine.
That's totally fine. For the kids.
Fine. There's something lacy anyways.
Something lazy. Oh, God.
Okay.
We bully racists here, is what we do.
Yeah, we here at Brood Force would like to profoundly and loudly accept a position of anti-racism.
Nice, nice.
Kids, don't be a racist.
So, what do you want to do now? Before the... We have like a 5 more minutes for the last scene of the game.
I am following him to the tavern just for the laughs.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I think we're all gonna go get a drink and watch this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you go to the tavern, something that you've maybe had theorized in the past now becomes clear to you. Everyone in the town deliberately hates Sylvius. Like, he's the most hated guy around. And as he enters,
I wonder why.
yeah,
I never would have guessed.
only on his underwear, everyone starts laughing at him, like really hard. And then everyone makes fun of him, and he just doesn't get it. Like, well, why can't a man go out on his underwear in this godforsaken hot mess that this place is?
Ned goes, well, this seems like a drafty situation, and then we all throw our head back and laugh, and it like freeze frames. and the Seinfeld slap bass plays us off. Ding 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 bang 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 bang.
And then the credits cutscene
the crowd laughs.
as as Sylvius is sleeping that night. I sneak in and I shave half of his beard.
Oh my god. The bullying never ends.
Karma, I'm sorry.
Okay. Lomar, I have to ask a question from you. What do you want to do with that information you just gathered?
Yeah, about the book. Surely I would spend some time with the group and share the information of the whole book and the spells and everything, and study the book. Obviously, trying to focus on the non-spellish information I gathered, because that was what I was looking for since the beginning. And if I got free time, try to copy the possible spells for me into my spell book.
You hear on your mind, Lamar, a booming voice that is familiar to you, saying, Lamar, we have no time.
Oh god.
Oh no.
So, totally, I'm just going to focus on the non-spellish information, focus on the rituals and more important things, that stuff.
Okay. So, in that same evening, Lamar, you think you have memorized a lot of those complex rituals. They are going on loop on your mind, again, with all that information that you already have going on repeat on your mind. And you hear Melmor saying once again, I'll bring you back in about 5 more minutes. If you need to
Oh god.
say goodbye to everyone.
I grab the book under my arm, I run out my bedroom, and I try to gather the whole group to say my goodbyes before going. And well, I
Lamar.
warned them it was a pleasure having some small adventure in another time, maybe another plane of existence, but I believe not. With them, and I gotta go back to my time and my people because I have another issues to solve. And
Well,
that
good
book
luck
helped a
then.
lot. Thank you. That was actually a great help. I was looking for that.
We're glad we could.
for- What?
Thank you
I'm
for
glad
your
we could be helped.
assistance.
Yeah, and thank you for helping us.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I did the best I could. I actually panicked a little with the manticore grabbing someone. It brought me some
Yes,
memories.
yes. Thank you for not letting it eat me.
Yeah, I had some memories with the manticore before. It was very unnerving. But well, I believe in a few minutes, maybe I'm gonna just disappear or something like that. So keep the book and study it as possible. It probably.
Cute. I think Blythe will take the book.
Yeah. For a second there, I thought Lamar was going to take the book back to his time. Like,
Nah,
fuck
nah,
this,
nah.
fuck this campaign. I have my own shit to deal with.
Yeah. Despite having lots of shit to solve, I'm not that greedy.
Okay.
We now know what Blythe is doing with the rest of her downtime activity forever.
Yeah.
Trying to read the spells.
Despite my lust for knowledge and my will to learn new spells, I don't want to screw a lot of things up. People I just met and had some good adventures.
Thank you, and hopefully this won't be the last time we meet.
I hope so.
Take care of yourself, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So you all
Melmor,
yeah.
you ready?
You all see on the corner of your eyes, Lamar has left the chat. And then Lamar just pops out of existence. You feel slowly as the time passes that this whole day was a hazy mess. Some parts of it suddenly just disappears from your mind like a fleeting memory. After a few more hours of drinking and laughing at the tavern, suddenly you realize that you've been through all this by yourselves. Only Crea, Blythe, Ned, everyone's pets, and Silvius Bellator. You have no memory whatsoever of a blue guy helping you on your quest.
Spooky.
Hey, who distracted the general the whole time we were doing that? Do you remember what happened with that?
Didn't you put him to sleep before we
remember?
went?
No, there was. I thought there was. Did I put him to sleep?
Remember
I think you did.
Yeah.
remember when
How
Kara
did her drink?
was at the mouth of that manticore, and then something happens and she was all the way back there.
Yeah,
Port.
I don't know.
I gotta
I'm
figure out
really
how I
drunk.
did that.
I'm really drunk. Another round, Hager.
Okay. Okay, guys, that's where we end up for today. Yeah, I
That
had.
was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
He won. Oh, like,
I was
We
in
didn't
just
murder
such a
Hobo.
cranky mood tonight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Guys, you are growing up so fast. You're not murder hoboing anyone.
I know. Now we're actively talking people out of murder hoboing.
Yeah.
And humiliating them.
Oh my god. Yeah, I loved the way that you dealt with the situation. Again, I don't think there's a right answer to none of that moral quandaries whatsoever. So, there's like roleplay, like what your characters want to do with the situation, and you handled it so amazingly well. No blood was
I
shed.
No blood was shed. We got a dope ass spell book for Blythe, which I cannot wait to see what spells are in there.
Yeah, Blythe, you also have the sense that it's in a whole other level of magical knowledge. Even the lesser leveled spells like first, second, and third level are extremely difficult for you to decipher as you read through it. So each long rest you take, you may try to copy a spell of that book to your spell book, and depending on the complexity and the level of the spell, the DC is going to be higher and higher.
makes sense. Is it gonna be Arcana rolls?
Yeah, since copying to spellbook is a wizard thing, then you have to use your intelligence. Could be Arcana as well.
Yeah, cool. That works. That just means that apparently I am now taking some wizard path way more than I initially planned.
Yeah, that's
Looks like it.
yeah. If you
Look
copy,
at that.
I can say that if you copy on your spell book like a 60 level spell and then you only level up your sorcerer, I can consider that. I don't know. That seems to be broken. I have to think
Sunk
about it.
offline. We kind of find it. We can find a way to.
Yeah,
I'm honestly. I was considering mainlining wizard or sorcerer, just depending on how story goes. So either
Yeah.
way, I'm flexible.
yeah.
I'm also considering maybe changing my main line as well, but we can discuss all that off stream.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll be. Thanks, Twitch